Sorry for the video cut. This is part 2, and as I was saying a while ago, we are in Valley Bonaventrix. This Spinosaurid I really like, and I gave it quills for some reason. I don't know why. But I do like the diamond shape on its patterning, and the black head semi with white. The green pattern or skin, kinda like it, but makes it a good creature. Alright, next one. Poor Vista. Unfinished because I was frustrated. But still, a good art anyway. Even though if it's unfinished, it always have a place in my heart. Next is Hansosia. If you guess this design, then you, sir, are a certified veteran. I won't even say the design because if you already know the design, I'll give you a heart. Yes, Hansosia here is a pretty underrated pachycephalosaur, a small one to be precise. I only chose Hansosia to be the main small pachycephalosaur because it's quite underrated and I wanted it to be in Pangea. Next creatures are Gooey Draco and Sordas. Gooey Draco was inspired by many different Gooey Draco art that I found in Google, and I just made my own colors. That's just it. And on the other side here, we have two Sordas. One was inspired by a fruit bat, and the other a coastline variant. Ah, hopefully Buzz doesn't come into my house and just steal or just stole my sketchbook away from me. I'm not even sure what she's doing right now to plot something. Next is Torvasaurus, a requested dinosaur. Speaking of Buzz, yeah, Torvasaurus was supposed to be from Prehistoric Kingdom, but instead I made this design because I was frustrated. Next, Shantungosaurus and a hatchling. The only hatchling that I drew. This Shant is inspired from that one Google image that I just found, and it's actually in the images already. If you want to see it, go check it. It's similar to this design. Basically, I inspired it, add some patterning, and of course, made it look like a Shant and not an Edmonto because, you know, don't call a Shant an Edmonto because you know who's already coming for you. And yes, I'm looking at you, audience. I'm breaking the fourth wall. Ah, yes. This is actually Saurophagonex version 1. Disgusting. I will never ever complete this one. This is supposed to be Allosaurus, but anyways, no thanks. Anyways, welcome. Hello there, Chad Saurophagonex, and not the Saurophatphagonex. Never mind that. This one was inspired from Prehistoric Kingdom. It's messed up, rushed, yet its tail looks like it got squeezed. Next is Paleofis, sea snake design, and the gold dragon of the sea. People prefer this design more than this one. I just don't know why. I like this one better in my opinion. The sea snake design is just inspired from a sea snake you guys already know. But then, I still like both of these two. It reminds me of ordinary underwater snakes. Next two is a Ramborginia. Finally, I pronounced their name right because I saw True's video. Who am I kidding? A Ramborginia is an Azar kid. I inspired it from the first version that I drew a few months ago. This was inspired from that one Google image. And finally, I got it right. Next. Oh god. I'm gonna expect her in the comments, aren't I? Who cares? We're talking about masto over here. So before you folks go mastobaiting, I suggest you listen to what I say first. Mastodon source here is inspired from the African bullfrog skin. And if you can already see, I only added the what do you call this? These things over here around its body because that is what African bullfrogs have today. And I like Masto. It looks so huggable, yet so dangerous. Next two creatures is Korea ceratops. So, a history design of Korea ceratops is originally this was supposed to be like in a river like design or a coastline design, but instead it looks like a clownfish. And I don't know why. Here we have nathorex. Uh, and actually, red is overrated in this thing. I just don't know why. So, if you guys don't like the design, just rip off the red and just slap a different color in it. That's just it. Who cares? It's my art anyway, so lol. The next two creatures is placerius. Supposed to be like an AI animal or something. Placerius over here is from the Triassic period, I think. Who knows? These things might be synapsids or I don't know. Things evolved a lot. Here we have atlanto trilis, a turtle, a sea turtle, probably an orcolon. I think this guy might be playable. I don't even know. I suggest asking the devs and not me. The next two aquatic creatures is noltosaurus. Noltosaurus over here is gonna eat this diver over here. And of course, F. F to this guy. I don't care if you all just said L to this guy, cause I like it. Anyways, I'm not even sure if Noltosaurus has the accurate size depiction. After watching Season 5, I kinda have the soft spot for Nolto Boy. So, I drew Nolto Boy in all his glory, with lots of different colors. The next creature is, of course, Onchopriestes, a sawfish. We don't talk about that one. We're talking about this guy over here, the riverbed design. I like it. It has unique patterning, while this guy over here looks terrifying. It just looks like a buzzsaw just painted. The next two creatures are the two DK plesiosaurus, Futabasaurus and Morenosaurus. Futabasaurus over here looks like chocolate. Morenosaurus here looks like I don't even know anymore. I just made my own design.